Hey guys, this is going to be a blackout dream read, so to speak, or whatever you really want to call it. I don't know. I'm just talking honestly. Um, this dream keeps literally just replaying in my mind over and over and over again. So I know this is nothing but spirit nudging me, and if you will, forcing me to get this out. So last night I had this very peculiar dream, if you will. And in the dream, I recall I was accompanied by this white man who wore this smirk on his face as if it was an accessory. But he had on this suit. It was a black and white, it was a black and white suit. And he had his feet, like his hands crossed in his lap with his leg crossed over the other with like his hands crossed in his lap, if that makes sense. And I was on one side of this. It was a craft of some sort. It was like a shuttle, like a space shuttle, but an underground one. And in the shuttle, it was like everything was all glass. It was like clear, so you could see out vividly. But the way it was built, the structure, it was like twists and turns. It was built as if, I don't know how to put it because I can see it in my dream, but like it was a weird shape. It wasn't like a regular shuttle shape, like it was something that was going, for example, if this makes sense to you, it wasn't like something that was going straight forward. It was something with twists and turns, similar to a roller coaster. But that was the shape of the shuttle that I was in. So it was in this weird, curly kind of, you guys, I don't know. I was probably sitting upside down or to the side, or I don't know. It was just weird the way that it was aspected in the dream. Now, I vividly remember going into like something underground when I first got into this craft. And then it had took me further and deeper into inner earth, the inner earth's core. And it was like a city, like it was an entire city down there, like an actual city. And like with people or beings, if you will. And there were some parts that, because apparently, I don't know if my consciousness was ready to be exposed to that kind of imagery at the time of my dream state, the dream kept shifting. Like when we were passing certain elements, it would just go completely pitch black. And when the light would come back, when I was able to see out of the craft, I would see the man in front of me that was sitting in the seat right directly in front of me. He would just have, like how I told you he was, he had his hands crossed, his leg crossed over the other, and he was just looking at me with a smirk on his face, just smiling as if he was like excited that I was seeing what I was seeing. So yeah, I just remember feeling like I said something along the lines of, this seems like a roller coaster ride, or I feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride. And anyhow, he was talking to me. And like I said, when it went pitch dark, he was like explaining that. He was like, I can't show you that yet. You're not able to see that yet. But then I seen a version of me in this dimension or atmosphere. And I had this glass house in the middle of this like mountain, or this, I don't know where it was. It was like a mountain of some sort of rock or crystal. And everything was, like I said, glass, like everything all for, I don't even know what kind of diameter, or what, like how it's 3D here, this had to be like 5D, 6D, because it was just a different dimension that I'm not used to seeing. It was so weird how we were all positioned in this inner earth's core. It was just different. Like, I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to depict the best way that I know how, and even to try to put it into language. But this is what I seen. And I seen myself, and I had this, it looked like it was a really, it looked like a loft, but it was a really big house that went diameters and parameters deep into this mountain or this rock of some sort that my house or home was built into, or loft of some sort. And as I was sitting across from the man, like I seen that version of myself, and I was like, I don't know, it's like my body was just different. Like my form was different. I was just like a different being. Like I could recognize myself, but it was in the most highest state ever. Like it was nothing near this 3D version of who I am. Like right now, like it's crazy. I know I made it sound a little bit loony. I've accepted that already. I've accepted the fact that because of how vast this thing goes when it comes to the awakening of our pineal gland and our third eye, a lot of people aren't going to be able to understand and understand what I'm trying to say and convey. You know, that's why I'm glad certain things are taking place on the channel, because I want to attract the individuals and the souls that truly get it. You know, if you just watching and stalking and hawking, this ain't the channel for you, because you're not going to learn anything here, because you're not awakened to the reality of what is going on. And I'm not going to get on here to lead you all astray. I'm not going to get on here to, you know, keep the collective in bondage, because I feel like these dreams and these memories that are coming back to me has a lot to do with our natural forms and who we really are on a conscious level. Hence why certain parts or points of the dream I was unable to see. I wasn't even able to see those things. So whatever it was, whether it was a species, another being, whatever, an alien, I don't know. You know, the guy, whoever was with me, they didn't want me to see it. You know? So, like I said, this has just been like replaying on my mind over and over again since I woke up. Like I've just been thinking about it over and over again. And a lot of people, like in my past, would always tell me when I would tell them about my dreams, they're like, oh, it's just something that you're thinking about, or maybe something you watch. Well, I didn't think about or watch anything. In fact, I turned the TV off at like 6 p.m. sharp, and me and my girls were in bed, literally. You know, because I've been trying to explain and convey via through my actions how important, you know, rest is, number one, but stepping away from entertainment, you know, getting unplugged, you know. So anyhow, wow, I just seen 725. Shout out to all the July 25th babies out there. You dig? Okay. But y'all, like, I don't know what's going on. Something is deeply, deeply going on, you guys. Please pay attention to the skies, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your visions, your messages, write everything down. Like I've been journaling like 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, y'all. I have a manifestation slot where I'm just manifesting all these business ideas, and even if I don't be the one to do it, hell, I may even pass the baton to some of y'all, one of y'all out there. It doesn't matter at this point. Like, there's just some deep spiritual things that are taking place. I'm hearing something to do with the big announcement. But like I said, I went deep, deep into inner earth, and it's like an inversion of this earth, but similar to the real thing, the real earth. Like, oh gosh, I just wish I had the language that I had in the freaking dream, because it seemed like I was speaking language, but it was really telepathy. Y'all, we gotta wake up. Like, we gotta wake up and realize we're literally living in a matrix, bro. This is not the real world. This is not the real world. Well, that's what I have to say, you guys. Again, this is just going to be a little quick blackout. I just wanted to get that off of my chest because, like I said, I've been pondering on this since I awoke this rising. So let me know your thoughts, opinions, and some of your most vivid, eclectic dreams that you've had that could possibly correlate to the dream that I had, so I don't feel so alone and just basically alone in this, okay? So I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much, and stay fierce. All right, we shall rise.